Good morning, friends. It is a chilly day here at Creekside, bright and early, and we have a very fun day ahead of us. What is that, you may say? Well, our first arrival of proven winter annuals from our friends at Pleasant View Gardens in Loudon, New Hampshire. They have arrived. So here we go. The beloved Proven Winners truck has arrived here at Creekside. I believe Lenny is the one that has brought them to us. Lenny is our favorite driver. Bless his little heart though. He was supposed to be here yesterday, but because of the crazy cold temperatures, he got stuck, I believe, in Massachusetts because it was so cold that his fuel lines were freezing. So he has made it here, and I am a little late to the game. They may have already gotten everything unloaded. Yeah, everything's unloaded, and yeah. So what we're going to do is get these sweet babies, start getting them potted up. Okay, my friends, so when the plants come to us from Pleasant View, they come on these racks. That is the beautiful thing about having a truck delivery, is that they are on the racks and they are absolutely beautiful. So they look just like this when they came, got put on the truck from Pleasant View. Nice heated truck because poor Lenny went through some cold weather on his way down to us. Amber is checking off the list, making sure we have everything, and then go ahead and getting them out and organized here on the ground. This is one of, if not probably our smallest delivery for this year. It's about 3,500 plants. So I can tell, I don't know exactly what the names are, but these are definitely petunias, nice big fat leaves on them. Cece just put down some alyssum and some osteos. So all of these right here are going to be petunias. I see mini vista scarlet. We've got more osteos right here. So fun. We've got the purple night. Is that purple night? I think it's called purple night. Violet night, whatever that is. That alyssum, nice and purple. You can see our beloved lemon coral sedum is here. We have got more osteos, plum dandy. We've got all sorts of fun things that are coming off. So what we're going to do today is go ahead and get these babies potted up. All of these plants that have arrived today are going to be going down to the retail greenhouse. This will be the first round of annuals down there. So these are plants that can handle those cooler temperatures. Will be available when we open in mid-February, unless you have a heated space or that you can keep these. Probably not really going to be buying a ton of annuals in February. It's definitely would be too early to put them out into the landscape, but you can, when you come and see us, absolutely go in there. If you want to shop, you can shop, not a problem, but it's going to be a lot of fun. So what we're going to do today is continue this process, getting them unloaded, and then I'm just going to walk you through the whole process of how we take these little liners of proven winter annuals, get them potted up, grow them so that they come to your house and go into your garden as big, beautiful plants. Of course, we'll talk about what we have because right now, like I said, you can just tell the type of plant. Can't really see the tag to tell you the exact name. Of course, we will do all of that, but it's a very exciting time, and we are all very happy to see all of our sweet little friends return to us here at Creekside. I know there's some new intros in here, all sorts of fun things. So it's just going to be a day of production here at Creekside Nursery. We do adore our Lenny. He is great. He is such a professional, always happy, always cheery, does an amazing job. And so Andy and all the Huntington folks and people at PVG, whatever you pay this man, it's not enough. So give him a raise. He is fabulous. We love to see Lenny come to Creekside. It's always fun to load the hopper with soil. And so with these pallets, there's 2 bags on there. The bags have been sitting in here for a couple of days because, well, I say at least 24 hours. Before we begin, we're going to go ahead and get the hopper topped off with the potting soil. So come up with a way to do that. It's not the easiest process because you're trying to load up massive amounts of potting soil into the hopper. This is the most efficient way that we have found yet, is to put the bag on the pallet and then you strap the pallet to the forks so that it doesn't, so that the pallet doesn't fall in. So basically what we're going to do, Daddy's helping Jackson here to get that nice and strapped in, nice and tight, and so that strapping it in nice and tight, and then they're going to pick it up and basically tilt it and dump the bag into the hopper. In each of those soil bags, it holds 2 yards. So I believe the hopper is a 4-yard hopper. I'd have to check with Gary on that. But we already have obviously some soil in there, and then just topping it off with that. We're making great progress, my friends. So the truck just came back from the garden center. So these, while the truck was at the garden center unloading, we went ahead and potted up a good number of them. So now we're reloading the truck. It does take a little bit of extra time because we're having to transport these guys down to the garden center. So we're not quite as quick and as efficient as if we were just going to be here in the greenhouse. So these are all petunias. You can see that right now we have the Super Petunia Hoopla Vivid Orchid coming on through. Those of you that are faithful viewers, you can see that we got the second turn installed. So way down there on the end, on the other side of Debbie, where Catherine is, we have 1 turn, and then we've got the second turn installed, and it's right here. So they're getting everything loaded up into the truck, and then we'll take it down to the garden center and unload it. My friends, we have got all of the plants in their little pots in the greenhouse. They are currently getting watered. Jerry's watering, Cece's watering, and getting them all snuggled up. The heater is going, so they're going to get nice and toasty. It's exciting. So it's roughly somewhere around that 3,500 annuals have been planted. This is the first round of the Proven Winner Annuals for us here at Creekside Nursery for the season of 2025. Very exciting. So let's see which ones that we got potted up today. As you can see, all those sweet little white pots are all lined up like little soldiers, ready to go. I'm going to go through this pretty quickly because there's a lot of plants. This is just to give you a little taste, right? So we have the Artist Blue Ageratum. Nice, beautiful, healthy plants right there. Then we go into the osteospermums, or the African daisies. Horizon Sunset, love this one. It is an absolutely gorgeous color. Then we have a lot of the pink Chablis Lamian. This is a great sun or shade. For us, it will actually be a perennial and ground cover or a trailer. So we've got a lot of those right here. Back to the osteos, we have got the Bright Lights Purple, which is actually kind of like a deep purple, almost dare say like a pink, like a really rich pink. And then we go into pink, which is more like a baby doll. These are going to be some of the very first plants to bloom in here. Typically, I think the very first one is the Double Moon Glow, which is a huge seller for us here, just gorgeous. So these osteos will be the first ones to bloom because they do enjoy some nice cool weather. And then we're going to go into Petuniaville. So we've got like Royal Velvet right here, which of course you know and love. You have got the Hoopla Vivid Orchid. We've got Honey. We've got some Black Cherry right here. And then the rest of the Black Cherry is back over here. We lay them out because we know how the greenhouse works as far as like little microclimates within the greenhouse. And of course the sides are cooler than the center. So we put the petunias and the super bells on the outside, or the cool plants that like the cool. So one of my favorite, the Saffron Finch. Of course, the brand new tiaras. So you've got your pink tiara next to your tiara blue. These are going to be huge sellers this year. I already know it. And then we go into the classic, the one, the only, a bubblegum, Supertunia Vista bubblegum. We do love this plant. So we've got that. I'm coming to the vistas. We've got Jazzberry, which I love. Jazzberry, we used it a lot last year. Cannot go wrong with mini Supertunia Vista Silverberry. Nice, more of a white with a little soft pink throat. And then we go into the minis. Mini whites, mini indigos, mini yellow, and then mini scarlet, mini hot pink. I do love my minis. The Super Bells. So we kind of cut down a little bit on the Super Bells this year, just because they didn't sell quite as this early round didn't quite sell as much. So we have got the Black Currant Punch, which is a beautiful one. Somehow we got messed up a little bit here. So here's the new Mini Vista Plum Veined. I'm going to use this a ton in the garden. Stunning plant. Super Bells Yellow, and then of course the Pink Lemonade. We love this really cool Super Bell that basically kind of changes colors. And then of course you had the star of the show, Miss Brenna. And then over here we have a whole nother selection. It basically almost didn't quite fill up the greenhouse, but did a really good, put a dent in it for sure. Back to the ageratums, the Dichondra Silver Falls, just a great, great trailing plant, accent plant. Your lemon coral sedum. I mean, everybody was so happy to see lemon coral sedum. It's like an old friend seeing it yet again. The Silver Bullet Artemisia, which is another nice accent. Then we have two guaras this year, right here, early in the season. We have the Pink Picotee. This is gonna be a little bit of that larger one. Gorgeous classic guara. And then you come into the Petite Pink. So the Carolee Petite Pink. Nice and short, only 14 to 20 inches tall. And then the Bidens, which are great. Early season, gorgeous flowers. Campfire Marshmallow, going to be using this a ton in the garden. Goldilocks Rocks is great to attract those pollinators. Has a nice sweet smell to it. Your bees love Goldilocks Rocks, as they do the Campfire Flame. This is more like in that reddish, it's more like an orange. The tag is showing red. The plant looks more orange, like a Clemson kind of orange. And then we have the Alyssums. We have the White Knight and the Violet Knight. These will also smell divine. This is going to be the corner that's going to smell super, super good between the Alyssums and then the Aromanth Mulberry Nemesias. Yeah, this is going to be the corner of the greenhouse that smells absolutely lovely. And then when we whip around right here, basically it's those same plants. We try to put them, so when customers come, they can shop both sides of the table and it is still the same. So we have all of those. And then we have a little bit up here on the corner with the plum dandy, which is a beautiful accent plant. Turns a really nice deep dark purple. And another great early season one is the Laguna Compact Blue with eye. This is more like a Duke blue than it is, or a Kentucky blue, rather than a Carolina blue. So we've got those, and then of course more of the Nemesias right back up there at the top. So it has been a very productive day. It's been a fun day. We had a lot of fun potting up. This kept saying that this was the warm up to next week, when it's not 20,000, I think it's more like 25,000 plants are going to arrive. Still all annuals. They will be both for the retail garden center and then begin on the online store. So this is just the first of quite a few deliveries that we will be getting from Proven Winners with all of these sweet babies. But we like to do these videos because we like to show you like how these plants come to be in the garden center, right? So next week we're gonna be doing hanging baskets. So we're gonna show you how hanging baskets come to be, how do we put the recipes together, how do we put the pots together, like the whole 9 yards, show you that. Because I think it's really important to kind of know where your plants come from, right? And how do they get to be here? And then all, of course, the love and attention that goes into them. We are all super excited to see these sweet little friends again. I was sitting on the potting line, and Catherine and I were potting, and Amber and I were potting together too. And I was daydreaming. Like as each plant came through, I was like, now how can I use this in the garden this year? Oh, this would be really pretty in a container. Oh, that pink Chablis would be gorgeous in that wall hanger beside the garage, and it can trail over. So it's really fun to kind of have those, see these guys, and it just kind of starts to get all those creative juices flowing for me. So it's very fun. So we hope you have found this fun. It has been a great day for us to get all of these delivered today, potted up, snuggled up, watered, heat going, and they're just going to start to grow, and we absolutely love it. So pretty soon we'll be able to start doing nursery tours again, because we're going to have some plants flowering. I'm going to be able to say, oh, look at these sweet little babies. So it'll be a lot of fun. As always, my friends, y'all have an amazing day. We'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.